for this person's question, they say, it seems to me that people want desire, as in they want to want something. For example, I have a friend who has let go of the desire for prestige and now feels lost because they don't have anything driving them. I'm trying to let go of my desire for romantic relationships, but I sometimes feel lost in a bit of a void without that desire driving me. It seems to me that most people try and move up the ladder of healthy desires, quote unquote, similar to the addiction ladder that you have talked about, but the optimal solution is to simply become comfortable with no desires at all. However, this seems almost impossible in modern society without moving to the middle of the mountain. Do you guys think this is achievable, or do you think it is more practical in modern society to just move up the desire ladder?
Good question, man. That's a deep understanding of what we've talked about. I don't know if you want to start.
I was going to say, as someone who desires wealth, a good dating relationship, and to be a master of my skills, perhaps I'm not the best person to answer this question.
So
you're desireless, Charlie. What do you
Yeah, totally. So interestingly, what I hear in that question is a desire for no desire, which is of course in itself a desire. And this is the paradox of all of this stuff. As you drive into it, it's, I want to be free and to be enlightened. Well, it's your wanting to be enlightened that holds you back from enlightenment, weirdly enough. So I do both still. Is that the best way? I don't know. But on the one, I try to, what is it called? Transmute desires. And I try to take desires from something that is apparently more destructive or leads me down a more a less happy path, and I try to move it towards desires that I think will make me happier. But the other thing that I really think that the answer, as I get down to it, is understanding. And I don't mean conceptual understanding. I mean experiential understanding. So like, why do you, Ben, desire the things you desire? And I don't mean write them out. I mean feel them in their entirety. And in feeling something, in feeling any feeling, it shifts and changes and flows. And in stepping away from the feeling, letting it sit, not looking at it, but just moving in a direction, it ossifies and becomes this solid thing that stays constant in your life. And in trying to shift that thing to something else, like you said, the underlying desire just is still there. So what I am going to do, and what you can do, is to ask to speak to that part of yourself that wants something to change. And like be that and look at it and go, who are you, the part of you that wants to change? And then get into that part of yourself, take the deep breath and go, why? What is your role? Like, what is the goal of the change? Or is this something that, you know, and by experiencing it, I think you will, my experience has been that tends to change and move. But I'm not desireless, man. If I ever get there, I'll let you know.
Yeah. So my non-facetious answer. So this person, they want to get rid of their desire for a relationship, right? Their desire for a dating relationship.
Yeah.
If you want to learn about how to get in good shape, how to be better with your dating relationships, I'm the guy that can help you with that. I'm not this person. I appreciate that you follow us and I like that you've asked us, but I would find someone who has gotten rid of their desire for a relationship and I would ask them. So I would study monks. If this is the most important thing in my life personally, I'd fly to a monastery, you know what I mean? Or I'd find a local monk, someone who has done it. And if I couldn't do that, I would find books by people who've done it.
There's a lot of those.
That's what I would do. If this was because I don't want to shed this yet, but that's what I'd say is go find someone who's done it and crushed it and ask them. And I would ask us what we've actually done well. Yeah. And I think that's what we should give advice on.
Cool.
Nice.
Hope that you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to see more like this and have us do more podcasts, we are 100% funded by our generous patrons. And if you'd like to contribute, there's a link in the description, and we'll have one pop up on the screen right here so that we can do more podcasts where we have fun conversations and hopefully some deep ones like this. Either way, hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.